Live. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I'm doing something a little different tonight, y'all. That's what took me a little bit longer. I have TikTok, and hey, anybody who might be on TikTok, I have TikTok up as well. I am using my Fancier Studio tonight because we have some work that we have to do. So I have some of the transfers already printed out for the Christmas shirts, but I still need to print out more, but we're not going to print them out tonight. Well, on the live, I'm going to print them out tonight, actually. And I also have some sublimation fabric that I need to do. But hey, y'all, let me see if I can see. I can probably see some of the comments over here. But that's what we're doing tonight. We're making some Christmas shirts, and for those of you who were with me on Sunday, it's those same Christmas shirts. I've only gotten 14 shirts done. So let's get ready to press them. And hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, everybody over on TikTok. I am here about to get ready to press. Hey, Miss Trina. All right. So, hey, Kirsten. Hey, Mario. Hey, Miss Berlinda. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Hey, Tasha's Creative Corner. Hey, Mare Bear. I am knee deep in shirts. Y'all can't even see. My poor bell is under the press. So I am actually waiting for the press to heat up because I just turned it on. So I'm going to switch over to the table. And hey, everybody. I'm so far behind. I am so far. Dibs, I am so over these shirts. I am over these shirts, y'all. Hey, everybody over on TikTok. Welcome in. We're about to do some DTF transfers. I'm going to switch you guys over to the press so you can see. The press is right here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but so I'm going to be trying to multitask, y'all, tonight. So let's see if this works. Hopefully this will work out. We'll see. So, hey, Montgomery. I was about 10 minutes late, but I am scrolling down. Hey, y'all. So before I'm going to switch everybody on YouTube, I'm switching you guys over to the desk so you can see what I'm about to do next. And then I'm just going to show TikTok what I'm about to do. So tomorrow we are going to be having a party for the cheerleaders at my school after school. And so they want to make some custom Crocs. And so they want to print or have fabric on top of the Croc in addition to blinging the Croc out. And so I am just making them some fabric that they can put with our school logo and like a little blowhorn. But they really just want a whole bunch of logos on some fabric. And so that's what we're going to be doing. TikTok, you guys can't see my table, but YouTube can see my table. So I just want to let y'all know that's what we're going to be doing. We're actually not going to be doing this until a little bit later because I want to start pressing the shirts. And so right now I'm heating the heat press up to 325 seconds, and we're going to be pressing it for about 25 seconds. While the heat press is heating up, I am going to make preparations to get this set up so that we can go ahead and press. But hey, everyone over on TikTok, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. All right, y'all. So I could move TikTok over here too, but I just don't know. But hey, everybody over here. So we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to start doing is just cutting the sides of this fabric. Now, I did not tile this or anything. This was printed out from Print Manager. I used my Sawgrass SG500 sublimation printer to print this out. And so all we're doing now is prepping this so that when we get ready to sub it onto the white fabric, we'll be able to do it. Now, for those of you who may not know, if you are over in TikTok, we are going to be pressing this onto this 100% polyester piece of fabric. Now, I got this from off of Amazon, and this can actually be like a tablecloth. I think it's like a tablecloth, but this is what we're going to be doing. It's 100% polyester that we're going to be doing these on. So I just need to kind of piece it together, and we still have to wait. Now, I haven't used the Fancier Studio in probably about, I don't even know how long I had the HTV Rod Auto Press, but I haven't used this heat press in maybe like 5 months since I got the auto press. But hey, TikTok, I'm gonna turn y'all over here a little bit so y'all could see. So this is the table. You guys are kind of missing out on the iPad is in the way, but let me move it out of the way until we get ready to press. So this is kind of what I'm over here doing. I am going to start by piecing this together. So we're going to piece this together. Oh, I can see the chats now. Hey, Kirsten. So I'm going to use my heat tape to piece it together. But hey, everybody. Hey, Flippy. Hey, Georgie Lee. Dims, I think I saw you up there earlier, but I scrolled down because I'm not trying to stay on here all night. And I did want to see y'all. So I'm just going to go. What I'm doing is applying some of the heat tape onto the back of the transfer so that I can piece it together a little bit easier just to start. Yes, I had to pull the other one out. Oh, I put it on the wrong side, y'all. I had to pull out the other heat press because I just couldn't. I really, really could not. So it goes that way, y'all. Let me make sure I put it on the right way because I don't want it to go on the wrong way. So I'm just putting a little bit of tape here so that way when I start to piece it together, it'll be a little bit easier. But again, we are going to make some fabric after we are done with the DTF. And so this fabric, they didn't really like this fabric that much. I guess it was too busy. So they just want fabric with just the logos on it. So that one, I was testing it out. So this is what we're doing, y'all. This is what we're doing. All right, so let me go ahead. Let me piece this together. The heat press is still warming up. I literally turned the heat press on. I had to move it out of the way, move the HTV Rod Auto Press out of the way, and then get that one together. I'm just getting that tape down. Hey, Connie's Creation, Mare Bear, hey, friend. If I missed you, I am sorry. But if y'all have any questions, please let me know if you have any questions. Let me turn off live. Invite. So I'm just putting these together. And so this is somewhat like what you would do if you're doing like an all over print or something like that. You would piece it together to make it a little bit larger. I'm just making a fabric, I'm just making a large piece of fabric so that they can put it onto their shoes. Now this could cover maybe about, depending on how many sizes, 2, so 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, about 4 pair. So this, I would say, will cover about 4 pairs of shoes. Cut it in half, and we'd be good to go. So I'm going to get ready to put this to the side, and I'm just taping them together, and then we are going to get ready to press. We're only at 264 degrees, so yeah. Hey, Danielle, welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. YouTube, I'm doing something now. I'm on both YouTube and TikTok, which rarely happens. I looked at TikTok when I opened TikTok to go live. It was like I still had the title from last year when I did the same thing with the tumblers and something else I think we were doing. It was like Sublimation tumblers. It was probably when we were doing the oven and comparing the oven to the tumbler press or something. Barb. But hey, everyone, what are you guys working on? Are you guys working on anything? Yes, I'm still at the school because we are not going on break until Friday, which is kind of a bummer, but it's all good. This week is testing, and so that's what we're going to be doing. We're just testing this week, doing midterms, and of course, that's really not any fun. But what are you guys working on? And I gotta perfect the going on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, because I don't really want my back to everybody on TikTok, and I don't want my back to you guys on YouTube, but we'll figure it out together. So I'm just putting two pieces together, and we'll see how that's gonna work. So I have this fabric. Again, this fabric came from Amazon. So that's all I'm planning on using. So I'm gonna put that together. Hey Josie, hey Valerie E. Your last day was Friday. Oh my goodness. Hey Taryn, I wish. Hey JV. So Trina's pressing some last Christmas shirt orders. Cool. Trina, I see your shirts. I see you working. I love it. Hey Sharon. Hey Bobby. Hey everyone out there in TikTok land. All right, so I still have a little more heating up to do. I did check the pressure, so I hope the pressure is pretty good, but we can never be too sure. So I will check it again. But for today, for now to start out, we're going to be pressing those DTF transfers. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Holding my two Yorkies, designing their sweaters while watching this live. Hey, Sonia. Well, enjoy. Hey, Jacqueline. Jacqueline's own. Making epoxy tumblers. Cool. I'm supposed to be working on a stole, which is a gift from my aunt to her pastor. Awesome. Hey, Barb. Barb, you're not late. You are not late, Miss Barb Bonaparte. You can never be late. It is all good. The good thing about the lives is that even if you are late, you can always go back and catch the replay. So that's pretty cool. But we are going to be using, I printed these transfers out on my ProColored L1800 DTF printer. It is pretty much a converted DTF printer, but it's super modified. I prefer to say it's like a modified printer, not necessarily I did turn it the right way. Nope, you didn't. You didn't turn it the right way. I cut it the wrong way. But I'd like to more so call it a modified DTF printer as opposed to like converted, because there's so many things that they changed with the printer to make it easier and to make it last a little bit longer. So, and I've had it now since September, and I have not had any issues with it since I got it. So it is working out perfect. I do need to print out a shirt for one of my students. Her birthday is Thursday, and she asked me if I could make her a shirt. And so I probably will, because she did not get one of the sweatshirts that we made. So yeah. Oh, wow. Talisha, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, y'all. So it looks like, we are there. So I'm about to put the camera, if I can, and place the TikTok camera as best as I can. Nope, you guys can't see it. So guess what? You guys are just going to be here with me while you're just going to be here with me while I press it. So I may try to turn you guys over a little bit, but I can't. I don't want you guys like facing the ground. So, all right, so let's get ready to start pressing the shirts. I'm going to put this over here, and hopefully I will be able to see. Did I find Flip? I could not find any more red or green, and I wish I would have went ahead and ordered the red and green from Jiffy Shirts, because guess what? I got the shirts that I ordered. So my family added about 8 more shirts to the order. All right, I'm going to remove this and add the string, this one. So my family added about 8 more shirts to the order, and y'all, the shirts came super, super quickly. They came super, super quickly. So first we're gonna start out by pressing this small shirt. I have a small, and so we're gonna start out with some smalls and mediums. So I have finished a set, but these are some of the extra ones that came in. All right, so of course I'm putting it under the heat press. Should have had my other stand, but no, I might go get the other stand so that you guys can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my lint brush. I think you guys can see over on YouTube, and lint roll the shirt. And before I press the image on here, I am going to pre-press the shirt just to get out any moisture, and it helps me to be able to check the pressure also. So that's always good, and that's enough. So I'm shaking everybody on TikTok. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for shaking y'all. And now I'm going to start by getting the transfers. Now, these are the transfers. Again, I printed these transfers out myself, and I used my ProColored L1800, but these are the transfers. Mostly everyone on YouTube have already seen the transfers that I'm going to be using today. And I did print different sizes based on the size shirt. All right. And so I'm just going to pull it up a little bit, and then TikTok, I'm going to try to go get my other tripod, and hopefully that will be a little bit better so that you guys can see what we have going on here. All right, so I'm pulling this under a little bit, and I switched to this heat press because this heat press is a 16 by 24, and so it's a lot easier pressing larger prints with this heat press than it is with the HTV Ront auto press. Hey Danielle, thank you for coming over on TikTok to check me out. I never go on TikTok, so I need to do better. Helping my cousin remove regular. Oh, Dempsey, you gotta let us know how that is going. All right, so I've kind of gotten used to the HTV Ront auto press. Because the HTV Ront auto press, you don't have to take the shirt out yourself. So here we have our print, and so let me see if I could get that other tripod. So those of you on TikTok can see. I do have it, but so the film. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. This might work. It might not work. I don't know. So the film that I'm using today is from ProColored, and the ink, everything that I'm using today is from ProColored. The printer, the ink, the film, the powder that I use today, everything was from ProColored. So in case you had that question. So let me see if I can actually take y'all off. I don't know if I will be able to. All right, let me see. I'm gonna hold on a second, TikTok. You guys are gonna be on my ceiling for a little bit before I could go over it. So I'm just waiting. This is a cool peel, and it's already cool. And so all we gotta do is take it out. I don't even know if I have this on here tight, y'all. But thanks for being here. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I am Trace, and for those of you on TikTok, we have a YouTube channel, Craftable Things. We would love it if you, y'all can see a little, oh, nope. That might be too much. No. Yeah, no. That might not work for us, y'all. TikTok, y'all might not be able to see us. Let's see if I could keep you guys up without making you fall. All right, so let's get ready. And now we are going to get ready to, uh-oh, y'all can't see that either, can you? Oh, now y'all can see. So now we're gonna get ready to, I let it cool off. And so now I am just going ahead and removing the film. Should have had my garbage around. All right, so looks decent so far. And so once you are done with that first press, you want to make sure that you press it a second time. And then that second press is what really kind of makes the shirt or makes that transfer really become one with the shirt. So we're gonna press it down for about 5 seconds. And y'all, I really think that I've gotten a little bit weak because that took a lot of strength. That's what happens with the HTV Run Auto Press. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to press anything down. All right, TikTok, here is our shirt that is pressed. And so we're gonna press. We have quite a few shirts to press tonight. I wish YouTube, I should have had y'all up on my screen, on my TV. Oh, I think I'm gonna put you guys on the TV so at least I can see the chat better. Because I am trying to get this done, or at least as much done tonight as possible. I'm not gonna get them all done with y'all on the live because I'm actually I didn't print them all out. So that's really the main thing. So of course you want to do this. Now, if you don't have a DTF printer, you can always get transfers. There's so many companies that sell DTF transfers and you don't even have to have a printer. Okay. These shirts are for my family and this is like the first time that I'm actually getting paid to do stuff for my family. So y'all know it has to be done right. Hey, Dempsey Boo. I have no idea what I'm doing over here on TikTok, but we're here. All right. So I'm just, again, pre-pressing that. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to put our transfer on. And I'm just moving the shirt up because this is pretty long and I want to make sure that one press is enough. And so that looks pretty good. It's nice and I am going to press it. I have not used this heat press in a very long time. I was like, y'all, when I turned the heat press on, I was praying like, please work, because I haven't used it in so long. All right, let me turn this down. Let me see what everybody is saying. Yes, Samantha, that's why I love it for that. All right, so we're gonna let this cool off. And then I'm just gonna keep pressing. So I have some other medium shirts. What did I do? Oh, here they are. I was like, what happened to those medium shirts I had? They're right here. But I like the HTV Romp press because that's why. Because I don't have to, do too much. You put it in, it beeps, it lifts up on its own. Oh, I can't find. Let's see, y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta take a small break. Only because I need to, let me put this under here before I pull it up. Because I want to be able to see the chat and I can't see the chat. But hey, everybody, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, please. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Patrice with Practical Things. Thank you for stopping by and checking me out. I appreciate it. Tonight we are doing DTF. We can, on any given night, there's no telling what we could be doing over here. So we're just going to give this a nice deep press. Y'all, this is I'm gonna loosen that pressure up a little bit because I'm weak now. I used to go press and just go about my business, not anymore. Okay, there's. All right, so I think I should be able to see the chat. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to press it for that long, did I? Oh, I gotta watch it. I didn't mean to press it for that long, y'all. All right, let me put this on. This sucks, I can't see the chat. All right, so we are going to press this, and the total amount of shirts that I have to press for my family is, I think 53 shirts is the total that I have to press. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I did say I was gonna reduce some of this pressure, right? Okay, that felt a little bit better. TikTok, if you've been talking to me, I'm so sorry. I can't see anything with it like this. But here we are. Oh, Miss Barbara Bonaparte, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I had to use those. Oh, Danny, I haven't used them in a long time. I haven't used them in a long time. I'm a weakling right now. I'm a super weakling. I might need to use it a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna go get ready to peel this off. All right. For those of you who may not know what I'm doing, we are using DTF transfers that I printed with my printer, a ProColored L1800, and I'm making family shirts for Christmas for my family. I'm gonna push that up. We are going to put this paper. This is parchment paper, and this paper just helps to press the shirt again. I do recommend 2 presses when doing DTF. I definitely recommend 2 presses when doing DTF. Valerie, thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat, y'all. Hey, everybody just coming in. We are doing some DTF prints. Or DTF shirts for my family. I didn't. We let that stay on there too long, but it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt it. All right. So this one's all done. Now we need to press this other one that I pressed, and we are going to be doing the same thing, the same exact thing. Of course, when you're going under your press so close, you should have on some gloves, unlike me. And then I'm just going to press that down. I thought I would be able to see the comments better. I thought I would be able to see it clearly. I can't see it better. All right, that's good. We're going to get ready to press our next shirt, and these are all, oh, y'all, what did I do with the other prints? Tell me I'm not printing. I think I'm printing the wrong sizes on these shirts. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. What did I do with the other prints, y'all? I don't know. Uh-oh. I think I'm printing the wrong sizes on these shirts. Well, no, that one doesn't look that big. That one does, though. What did I do with my other prints? I have no idea what I did with them. Uh-oh. I know I had them on top of here. Where's the other ones? Oh, no, I didn't, y'all. I didn't. Panicking for no reason. All right. Let me put these up here. Let's see if I'm missing anything in the chat. Fine. Hey, Doe Jones. And then, oh, look at goodie screen printing. Awesome, Dell. Tony, oh my goodness. My family, I don't know what they think I don't know if they think I like doing this or what. I actually do like doing it. I actually like making shirts for my family. I like making shirts for them. I do. If you guys have been here for a little bit, or while y'all know my auntie is a whole hot mess, but she actually tried to make my life a lot better this year by just going with the same design from last year. And my grandma was complaining, so I just went ahead and actually changed the entire design. So if I would have used the other design, we probably would have already been done with these shirts. And those are the ones that I did the screen printing with. Hey, Miss Shirley. Oh, awesome, Tony. I'm glad she loved it. Glad that she loved it. I might wear that to work tomorrow. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I keep forgetting, y'all, that I'm not pressing the shirt. I'm just warming it up. And I'm pressing it like, that's what happens when you try to multitask. All right, TikTok, do you have any questions? Thanks, everybody, for joining me on TikTok. I appreciate it. I know you're probably like, who is this girl over here on TikTok? Oh, I promise I'm going to do better in 2023. All right, so that's going to go for 25 seconds. Uh-oh, did I kick y'all? I'm sorry for kicking y'all. Hey, the Unleashed Crafter. This part, I'm going to have to go back and see what you said because I completely missed it. Let's be talking about computers, a good computer to get. That's probably what you are talking about. But for TikTok, if you're just joining, we are doing DTF prints on the shirt. I printed it. You guys have a view of the printer in the back. That's the printer that I use to print these shirts out on, which is a ProColored L1800. If you want to see a little bit more about that TikTok, join me on YouTube, Craftable Things. We're Craftable Things on YouTube and Facebook as well. And you'll be able to see some of my other videos using this printer for DTF transfers. I don't print transfers. I print for myself, for my own business, but I don't do transfers. This printer, I can't say that this is a printer that I would get for doing transfers. It's been reliable so far, but it's not. I don't think it's not like a workhorse printer. So hold out my M1X tool. Awesome. Hooked up the air assist. I remembered. So you hooked up the air assist T-Town t-shirts and then had to move over to the Facebook group. It was making noise after. Oh no. Did you get it solved? T-Town? All right, so we're just gonna put this here. And the reason why I'm sliding this up, this is a 16 by 24 press, and it's pretty long. It's probably a little over 12 inches long. So I do need to pull it up to make sure it's all heated. I do. All right. I might be able to do this again, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that it's all good. So we should have three more medium shirts to press. And then we should be good. All right, so I'm just going to put this here. We are going to go ahead and peel this one off. And this is a cold peel, so it has to be done while it is cold. That's what it means, like when people say, oh, is it a warm peel or cold peel? This particular transfer is a cold peel. Some tape or some film I've heard is warm peel, but I haven't used any of the warm peel. I've used one that they said was for warm peel, but in the end it was actually still cold peel or cool peel, not hot peel. Hey, Levette. I'm doing well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks, Josephine. Thanks, everybody who's sending me roses. I really don't understand TikTok much, so I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Thank you. All right, so this one is done. And so I'm going to go ahead and get that other one done too, because it's cold. My house is pretty cool right now, so, and then we're just gonna, and it should come up earlier. If you guys are here, what was that, Sunday on YouTube, remember I was having, when I was using the HTV rock press, I was having a little difficulty peeling it off. Like, it wasn't peeling off as smoothly as it's peeling now. Do you guys remember that? Barbara. Hey, Fifi. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Do you guys remember how hard of a time I was having with, so Sunday TikTok, I came on and I pressed some of these shirts on Sunday, and I had a hard time peeling the film off when it was time. I wasn't using this press. I was using the HTV Ron Auto Press, and it was giving me a rough time, a very, very rough time. I should have 3 shirts. If I counted it correctly, I should have 3. Yet Maryland, oh my goodness. But as you see with my Fancier Studio, and this isn't even a fancy heat press, y'all. This heat press came, I ordered it from Fancier Studio. It's a 16 by 24. At the time that I purchased this one, it might have been about $350 so. And it was on sale then. Now I know that they've upgraded it. But this isn't even one of the you know, more well-known heat presses, or the heat presses that, you know, everyone uses. Like, this is a Fancier Studio, and I use it because it has been really good to me. I love this press. The only thing I've had happen is that the fuse has blown like twice, and so they will send you, or they do have, where you can order a fuse to replace it. It's super easy to replace it. Yes, Dawn. Yes, I agree. Like, it's something a little bit off there. It's definitely something off, because I'm not having that issue today. For those of you who saw before, I'm not having that issue today. So, I don't know. And I had a higher pressure, and then I reduced the pressure. And so I'm still it's still perfectly fine peeling off. So we're gonna go ahead and press and see how that's gonna go. But hey, TikTok. Uh-oh. Oh, why can't you comment on YouTube? So it wouldn't come on. So with this press, and it happened fairly early on for me receiving the press. And I've had this press now for about 3 years, y'all. And I replaced the fuse twice. It wouldn't come. So it wouldn't come on, one. And then at first when it would come on, like, it would come on and then it would shut off. And then all of a sudden it just went off on me. And so I didn't know at first that it was the fuse until I contacted the company. And when I contacted them, they were like, well, it's probably the fuse, and they told me, and so they sent me a replacement. They sent me a fuse, not a replacement, a fuse. And sure enough, the fuse, like, you have to take the side apart, and it's so easy to replace it. It's either the fuse or the switch, or the on and off switch. I think that's something with these, because it went out one other time. It hasn't gone out since, but it did go out twice. And the last time it went out may have been like over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Hi, Miss Cheryl. So that's what we're doing tonight. And I have a few more shirts that I'm going to print and press out. And then that's all we really got going on tonight, y'all. Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm not Nobody's reminding me. Like, girl. Hey, Janita. Janita, I'm not doing any bling tonight. At least I don't think. Even though y'all know my shirt is going to have bling on it. So how they have, it says 100 holiday here. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Okay, so it says 100 holiday here. I'm actually going to bling out 100 holiday for my shirt. And then just that's gonna be my shirt. Everybody can have the same shirt. I'm just gonna have a bling. I have to have some bling on my shirt. Y'all know that. Mine off Amazon. I will try that. Yes, definitely try it tomorrow. Their website, Fancier Studios website, should have a fuse listing for you to be able to order a fuse. Check out their website. It was really easy. I followed one of their videos to replace the fuse, and it was super, super easy to do. So don't be intimidated by it. At first, I was a little intimidated with thinking that I had to replace the fuse myself, but don't worry. It's easy. Just make sure it's not plugged in and all of that. And you totally can do it. All right, so I have one more of these, and then I'm gonna start with the large and the extra large shirts. And then I have all the way up to 4XL. So the extra large and the large shirts the image is the same size for the extra large and the large. Like the small and medium, the image was the same size. I sized it for the medium, and it looked fine on the small as well. But the large and the extra large are the same size. And then I have 2X shirts, 3X shirts, and 4X shirts that we have to do. So we're going to see how that goes. Hey, Kim. Hey, Angela's Canvas Delight. Welcome. Oh, no. There was a hurricane in Cali. I didn't see it. Oh, thank you, Janita. Even though I would prefer to be blinking right now, I got to tell you that. I keep doing it. Y'all. I keep over pressing the shirt, but it's fine. It doesn't hurt. Over pressing does not hurt your shirt. Not pressing your shirt could possibly hurt. So you always want to pre-press your shirt because that's how you will get out any moisture and everything in your shirt. So you want to press it. Over pressing is not a problem. All right, so let's see. Do we have anybody else on here? Hey, take me as I am. Do you make your own transfer? Yes, I did. So the printer in the back, that ProColored printer, that is my DTF printer. It's an L1800. It prints up to 13 inches wide. Now, if you are looking to sell shirts and you're thinking of DTF, you don't have to have a DTF printer, okay? If that's not in your budget right now, if that's something that you want to save up for, you don't have to have a DTF printer right now. Find you a transfer company. Right now, I'm not doing transfers. I can't do them right now. And also, the ProColored L1800 has been working beautifully for me. I just don't know if it's a printer, like a good printer for me to count on for transfers. So that is not something that I'm looking to do with the L1800. Now, if I were to upgrade my printer, maybe get another one, because when you're doing transfers, I really believe that you need a backup, especially when you're selling transfers. I think you need a backup. One printer is not enough because, as you all know, or some of you know, if you've ever done any DTF or if you've been researching it, you know that these printers can clog up. And if you have one printer and it clogs up and you have to unclog it, and that may take a little bit of time for you to actually do it, you're going to jeopardize your business, and you don't want to do that. Thinking about a Roland. So Roland is eco-solvent. Roland is pretty good. I don't know if Kirsten's still over on TikTok. I know she was in YouTube, but Kirsten has a Roland. I let it stay on too long, but that's fine too. Kirsten has a Roland, and decide, think of your business and what it is that you're going to be doing with it. You know, rolling, you can print out stickers, you can do, you know, other things with the rolling. So I always recommend before buying a printer, think of your business and the direction that you're going in your business. Think of your demographics. Who are your clients? What are you going to be selling the most of? And then you make sure you have the machinery that can do it. Okay? So that's just how I look at things. So we are pretty much done with the smalls and the mediums. Yay. Now I'm going to move on to the extra large and the largest, and that's where I have the most. I think we have about 26. Let me look at my order form. I think we have about 26 of them. Yeah, we got 26 of them. It's all good. A lot of people sell transfers and they don't know what they are doing. Yes, so it's always important to make sure that you know how to, you know, it's a process with DTF. Printing out, powdering, making sure that it's cured, even packaging your transfers correctly. Okay, you don't want your transfers to be sweating and shipment and everything. So you need to know if you want to sell transfers, you want to do that. It's not that easy just to go say, you know, I want to get a printer and sell transfers. You know, DTF printer and sell transfers. You really do need to know what it is that you're doing, how these printers work. All right. So Don, that is actually really good. You do need to know. But a lot of people get into it not really knowing. They see it, they figure, you know what, I can make money doing it, and I want to, you know, make some money. Who doesn't want to make money? But you don't want to, you know, end before you even begin, because that's the quickest way to fail before you even begin. Like, first you need to research, know what you're getting into, know the requirements, and then you will do well. Jenny says she's blinging. Yeah, no. 760 by 24. I don't think the newer ones have the fuse. You have to change. Okay, went so far, and the company is only 1 hour away. Oh, I love my fancier studio. Hey, Carol. Hey, everyone that just came in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm kind of trying to get this done. Y'all know Christmas is on Sunday, and I need to get this done by this weekend. Thank you. Take me as I am. But please know that I appreciate everyone who has come. I appreciate it. All right, so we have, now I have about, we got those transfers done quickly. Now, another thing you need to know, like depending on your printer, this printer, it takes maybe about 8 minutes. It takes about 8 minutes to print one of these transfers. So that's something you also need to take into consideration, at least with this printer. Now, I've heard there are other faster printers that can get it done a little quicker, but for the most part, if you have a printer like this, it does take about 8 minutes, and this is an 11 by 17 sheet that we printed on today. So just also take that into consideration as well. So this is a 2X. I don't want the 2X. I just need downward printing the largest and the extra large. Even though once I see this design, I'm going to see if this will, if the size will be good for the 2XL. It might be, because the size for the 4X and the 3X, I haven't printed that size out just yet. But the design is pretty long because we have the tree. So we're going to see how much space we need for this. Let's see. TikTok. Did he say anything? Not yet. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me while we get these done. So with it like this, I should have moved it up a little bit more. So I need to press it again because I need to press this area. But I should have already had it moved up. Hey Kevin, I'm curious. Mine were a little tough to peel and came out with a fine white ragged edge that kind of looked like a torn edge. Karen, that is not normal for DTF. It should not look like that. And what possibly happened is that if you wait to powder, your images, that's what it kind of seems like to me. Like they waited to powder, and sometimes I don't know if it's like oil from the ink or whatever it is bleeding on the page or on the film, but sometimes there will be, if I waited to powder this, I like to powder as soon as it comes off fairly quickly. Sometimes you'll get like some of like, it's like moisture that will go around the letters. So you always have to powder it really, really quickly. If not, when you apply that adhesive onto your film, you will get that. Because remember, as you guys see, you can put DTF, the adhesive powder used in DTF, you can put that with sublimation. You can also put it with regular ink. So if you have any moisture there, that adhesive will stick to that area. And then if it sticks to that area, then it's cured. Then guess what? You're going to have glue or adhesive around your design, the letters or anything like that, or the image. So it's always important. I always recommend making sure that you go ahead and press it fairly quickly. Okay, I would not wait a day or two to press it, or not to press it, to powder it and cure it. You don't want to wait, because that's what sounds like happened with your prints. So if you're looking, if you ever see that, that's what happened. They waited too long to powder it and cure it. Package. Oh, Danny, what did I miss? And you can shake the packages. All right, let me move this one out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, cool off. That's what I'm doing when I take it out. I'm cooling it off. And it's always most transfer companies that I've dealt with in the past, they usually have very, very clear instructions on what to do and how to press it. So, press it for this amount, repress it again for this, cold peel, hot peel, like they usually specify it. So most transfer companies, good transfer companies, that's what they make sure that they tell you everything that you need to know. Because a lot of people, this may be your first time actually getting a DTF transfer, and all transfers are different. If you had a screen printing transfer, that's different. The application is different. Everything sublimation, of course, the transfer process is different. So you will need to know. Hey, Sequita, welcome. Have this in a cameo back. So that's what we got going on. But it's moving fairly quickly. I'm hopeful that by tomorrow I do have to hang with the cheerleaders. I forgot. Y'all didn't remind me. Hang with the cheerleaders for a little bit to get their prints done. For the shoes, they're making Crocs. They're actually blinging a tumbler, and they're also making Crocs, and so, or blinging Crocs, and so that's what we are going to be working on. It's their holiday gathering, get together, whatever it's called. Oh, you had to send a cameo back. Hey, Mrs. JB, you had to send a cameo back? Oh, I must have missed what you said, Kevin. I'm sorry. Was it not working? What happened? All right, y'all, we're still here. Hey, Kenya. Hey, girl. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm trying to work both YouTube and, let me go ahead and press this again, and TikTok, which I think I already know for next time how I want the setup, like to maybe make it a little more, you know, easier. All right, so we're getting these done, y'all. We are getting these done. They're looking pretty good. So when you first press, the image will feel kind of sleek. The second press, the image feels a little more matte, and it blends in a little bit better with the shirt. So you can't really tell the difference. It starts to take on the fibers of the shirt. All right, so I have about, I want to press these, and then we are going to do some of that fabric that I have. Hey, Darika. Hey, Angela. Oh, it wouldn't cut. Kevin, and I have this cameo that I need to, I should have already unboxed it. And I forgot who told me, like, make sure you unbox your stuff at a, you know, don't wait, don't hold on to it. But I just have not had time. I have this other laser, this Momport laser that I need to work with. But I haven't. Yeah, y'all. So next week when I'm off, expect to see me quite a bit. YouTube and TikTok. I need to do a little bit better. So I will probably, I'm going to replace this butcher paper. So I have butcher paper underneath, and that's usually for sublimation. Oh. So this one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a second press. I'm probably in no way. Hey Karen, I've been checking on your Etsy. Oh, for the I need to put the Chuck's design in. I will put it in, Karen. I made some change. Well, not really changes to it. You guys probably wouldn't notice, but there's certain areas that I kind of changed because I did not like. I didn't like the shoelaces in one of the shoes in the Chucks. Like, it just bothered me. And so that one, don't worry, I'm gonna definitely put it up. Hey Natalie. Hey Natalie, it's all good. You had it for 2 years. Janita, you've never used it? You only use your Cricut? So how many of you guys use, let's see, in the chat, tell me if you use a Cricut or if you use a Cameo. Which do you use? Do you use a Cricut? This paper, it has had enough. It has had enough. So tell me in the chat whether or not you use a Cricut or a Cameo. Most of you guys know I use a Cricut, but I have a Cameo now, and so I do want to use it. So Samantha said both, Erica said both, Coretta Cricut, Derica said Cameo, Jacqueline both. So it's a lot of you who use both, I see. Hey Nini, a lot of you use both Cricut and Solo. Monica, I love my Solo. I love the Solo, y'all. The StarCraft Solo, if you haven't, used it or heard of it, I love it. Especially because it cuts my rhinestones beautifully. My rhinestone templates. I love it. So I need to redo that. So we're doing pretty good, y'all. And then I gotta print out more of the designs, but it's all good. Cameo Trina said she used the Cameo 3. So Trina, I got the Cameo 4. I think I got the Cameo 4. I didn't get like the Cameo. I think it's like a Cameo Plus and then maybe a Cameo Pro. I just went ahead and got the Cameo 4, just a regular Cameo 4, because I wanted to make sure that I like it. If I like it, I might, upgrade it, but I'm going to see how this works. Mrs. JB said the Juliet. Tracy says she wants a Cameo, Team Cameo. So now I see a lot of people using the Cameo. Cool. I have a Cricut and Solo. Have not used either one. Barbara, that's going to change. That is going to change. Barbara Bonaparte. We know that that's going to change, and I can't wait. You're going to love. You are going to love either one, especially the Solo. I like this. I really, really like the Solo, y'all. I really do. It's not as user friendly as the Cricut. That's the one thing that Cricut kind of has, you know, up on other machines, and maybe not even the machine itself, but Cricut Design Space is so easy to use. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory, and the thing is that they've oversaturated the market with videos. So there's so many different videos that you can find on Cricut right now. So that's how Cricut does have the advantage, because it's easy to use. It's easy to use, but I do think it's definitely a beginner's machine. Definitely a beginner's machine. Team Cameo. Janita says she has the 4. So Janita, I'm gonna try to learn the Silhouette Business Program. I'm gonna try to get to the Cameo during my break. But some of y'all probably know, like I do have access to the Cameo inside of our school, but I haven't used it. And I've been supposed to use it to show them how to use it, and I just haven't had the chance to. So hopefully soon I will get to it, like next week on my vacation. That's my plan. But it's still in the box. I'm going to do an unboxing. Even though I know it's not a new machine, I'm still going to do an unboxing, y'all. So let me know if I do something wrong when you see it. I love when you guys help me out, so I appreciate it. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to do a quick pre-press. And Lydia said she loves the Silhouette Business Edition. I do too. And Cheryl said I use my Silhouette for PC because, hold on, y'all. Y'all know I keep forgetting to apply the image in a timely fashion. I do a lot of eyeballing, y'all. I'm pretty decent with eyeballing. And I can kind of tell. And this machine, that's the one thing that I can say with this machine. I know, you know, the HTV Ront, it has its benefits, right? It really does. I like my HTV Ront AutoPress, but there's just some things about being able to get under the press that I like. And honestly, I've missed it. With the HTV Ront AutoPress, eyeballing is a lot more difficult to do than with a press like this. Hey, Viola. Viola has both. A lot of you guys have both. I don't like having to set the force. Okay, having to set that pressure. For some people, the HTV Ront works good, right? The AutoPress works good, especially if you have, for me, I know on days where my muscles may not be acting right, I may be a little weak, I can still get some work done with the HTV Ront AutoPress. I can. But it's just something about this press that I do. I like it. Like now, okay, so I didn't use this Fancier Studio for about 5 months, like I told you guys, right? And I was only using the HTV Ront AutoPress. But y'all, after using this now, I miss this one. I really do miss this press. So I don't know how I could measure it a little bit better so that you guys can understand what I mean. But it's just something about this one that I like it. I had to set my pressure myself on here because clearly, as you guys see, like I said earlier, when I used the HTV Run Auto Press, I had a little difficult time this last time when I was doing my DTF transfers with peeling the film. I don't know what was causing it. I don't know if it was a pressure thing that was causing it, but something was causing the film, like it, for the image, the design not to adhere to the shirt. Something was causing that. And every time I would peel it up, I would have to be gentle and try to move it different ways. And I don't think that's not how, I never had to worry about that before. So just take that into consideration. See, it's always good, and I move it out of the way, but I'm just gonna move it up just a tad, and we're going to press it. Yeah, y'all. That's the 16 by 24 Fancier Studio. Marilyn, that could be it. I used the new mat. So for those of you who don't know, I have another mat because the mat that comes with the HTV Run Auto Press, and I'm going to do a video to say like things I like about it, things I don't like about it. The mat that comes with the HTV Run Auto Press, it does not get the job done. Okay, it doesn't get the job done. I don't like it. And that's the one thing that I didn't like from the beginning. Okay. So I ordered another press, another mat, kind of similar to this one that comes with the Fancier Studio. And Marilyn said that it's possible that maybe it could be too thin. I did not even think of that, and I think she has a valid point. Maybe the mat is too thin, so now it's not. It throws the pressure off. I think it probably throws the pressure off because the pressure is probably set at different intervals. And I think that's possibly what could be happening with the HTV Run Auto Press. Yeah. All right, y'all. I have a few more to press. I'm about to get off of TikTok. You cut yours apart in the same thing, right, Marilyn? Where did you order the other mat from? I ordered it from Amazon. I'll put a link in there for you, Nini. I keep forgetting. While this is going, I'm going to get off of TikTok. I'll be back on TikTok maybe Friday. I'll see how we can do on Friday on TikTok. I don't know, because Friday we're a little more crafty on Friday, I think. I don't really consider this that crafty, y'all. I don't consider it crafty. All right, I'm going to pull it up just a little bit more. All right. We're going to press it. All right, TikTok. It has been fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am going to end this live, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later, y'all. Now I gotta remember like how to end the live. It's a shame. I gotta do better, y'all. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me move this out of the way. And then we got to figure out how are we supposed to end this live. I have a Cricut pressing mat I use with my HTV Run. Use it. Hey, Cooking with Net TV. Give me 1 second, Nini. I'm going to end this live, and then I'll head to if I know how to do it, because I don't. That's a shame. Oh, that was pretty easy. There you go. All right, so we ended our TikTok live. I just saw us do a few things. Let me. Let me put this over here, and then hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. Yep, you can. All right, I'm going over just a little bit, and then let me get my other shirts. You know what? Let me hold on a second. Let me get this for Nini before I forget, because I will forget. I can't remember everything. But y'all, this has been fun. It's 8:30. We haven't even been on for an hour. Well, about an hour. And I got a lot of stuff done. So, mat, heat press mat. Here it is. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm just getting the mat link for Nini. And what I'm putting in the chat is the mat link for my HTV Run Auto Press, the mat that I use for that. It is a 15 by 15 mat. And this is what I use in place of the mat that came with it. Hey, Fab. All right. So that's the mat that I use. I also have a Teflon sheet that's similar to the Teflon sheet here. I'll put that one in too. Like, it's like a Teflon wrap. It's a 15 by 15. It doesn't have to be only for the HTV Run Auto Press. It could actually be for any 15 by 15, really. And I'm gonna put it up here now. Give me 2 seconds, because I think somebody asked me for it last week. I know Marianne had asked me, but somebody else asked me underneath the comments, and hopefully, I don't know if I put it in the description the other day. All right, let's see. The Etsy shop. Don't forget, put the chucks in your Etsy shop. I will, Janita. Karen just reminded me that I hadn't. I will put it. I'll work on it. Well, I've already worked on it. I'll work on putting it in the Etsy shop. But I know you guys are like, girl, hurry up. What's taking so long? Just doing it. I kind of like crumpled the shirt up a bit. I don't know how I did that. All right, so that looks good. Let me get my parchment paper. I can tell you that this seems like with DTF, you don't have to worry about like weeding or anything like that. That's one of the benefits of DTF. So if you get designs that you want to do, and weeding could be a little bit discouraging, get DTF transfers. But definitely look at the reviews. Check out people who are reputable that right? Research it, make sure that the transfers are legit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. That has been enough. All right, y'all. So I am actually gonna go ahead and amp the heat press up to 385 because we're gonna get ready to press our fabric. All right, so I'm gonna press these two. I do have some more transfers that I have already printed out, but I do need to print out more transfers. So I have about 4 left. So I'm gonna get ready to press the other thing. I'm gonna come chat with y'all for a bit, see if you guys have any questions or anything. And what did I do with how could I misplace the parchment paper that quick? I just got the parchment paper. Never mind. Let me just get another one. I didn't throw it away. I'm just getting more parchment paper. I like it too. The only thing is that so I don't really have to do the DTF hack, but I do find it, it looks amazing. I do want to do it with the with just my regular pigment ink. I haven't done it with the pigment ink and or eco solvent ink. I want to do it with both. So maybe one night or one day while I'm on break, we'll do the back. It's on the rack. Look at Karen. Thank you, Karen. Because girl, listen. I'm like, what did I do with it? Where did it go? Thank you, Karen. See, that's why I be needing y'all here with me, because if not, y'all, I would totally be lost. And it's not even funny. The shirts are coming out really good. I don't know. I gotta count and see exactly like how many I've done so far. But this, the large and the extra large, that's my biggest pile. The large and the extra large, that's my biggest pile. Then both sublimation and inkjet. So, Janita, how did you like the inkjet? Miss Marissa all the time. Miss Marissa, what are you doing for the holidays? Hanging with your boys? What you got going on? All right, let me get the here. It's right here. Girl, thank you. Because I was thinking, what did I do with it? Didn't even think to look over there. So I have one more shirt to press, and then I'm going to turn the heat press up, and then I'm going to head back over here with y'all for a bit. As I need to get this fabric done for tomorrow. Mine came out dark and blah. Oh. Okay. Maybe I'll try it out. Those of you using the DTF, how is the washing? I've done several washes. Curious. So, Barb, I've only washed it. Maybe the ones that I did, because I haven't done many of them outside of the video that I did showing how to do it. I haven't done many of them because for me, I'm kind of like a multi-purpose. You have you have a DTF printer that you could use with it and put stuff on cotton. And I have to print from that printer every day. So I'm like, I'm going to print from there instead of trying to print from another printer to use that same process or so. But my washes look pretty decent. I know Marilyn has done a few of them. Delonda has done a few of them. Angel B has done a few of them. I just don't know beyond like 2 or 3 washes what it will look like. Outside of 2 or 3 washes, it looks really good still. So, but how long, will that last? Considering it's kind of similar to like the DTF with the ink and everything. I don't know. What I do think is that the DTF gels a little bit better with the adhesive powder, the DTF ink. I think that it gels a little better with it. So for those of you who've done it, let me know what y'all think. And let Barb know too. But, I don't know if it's something, you're going to do it for orders, if you have an order to place for shirts or whatever, if you're actually going to use the hat to get it done. And how it will work. What did Miss Marissa say? Hang with the boys and grandkids, crafting and craft. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to do another on my channel. Awesome, Janita. Oh. All right, so this is the last one. I do have more prints that I could do, but y'all, I need to, hold on. I'm going to turn this up now. Let me change the temperature. And then we're going to sub that, and I'm doing it a little higher than normal because I haven't really checked the temperature. I don't even know where my temperature gun is. But we're going to do it at 380 for 45 seconds, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. So we're all pretty much done with the ones that we're going to do while on live. Because y'all, I need to be comfortable doing this. And I'm not really comfortable right now doing this. So I'm going to switch from over here. I need to like put on my pajamas, relax a little bit. Put on my bedroom shoes and then get this done. Because right now, I'm not all that comfy, y'all. And I want to get comfy. Thank you, Janita. They're all coming out really, really good. The printer works really, really well, and I am impressed with the quality of the prints that it produces. I really, really am. So I'm gonna put the table back on for now, and then I'm just gonna cut it out, and then that way I can see. Barb, you have time off? Are you taking this time off, Barb? What's today? The 20th? When does your daughter? I know your one daughter that lives nearby, and then I think the other daughter is coming when, today or tomorrow. So I'm just cutting this out right now, piecing more of it together, and then we are going. And I just got to make sure I put it the right way because the logos go a certain way. And I'm just going to cut this trim off right here while it's heating up. We have a little bit of time, y'all. Dims, are you still here? Did your sister-in-law or cousin-in-law, did she get that ink out of that 8550? I'm sure you're helping her. She's going to need some syringes to get it all out. Did you eat already tonight? I did not eat yet. I need to, though. I did not eat anything yet. I was actually, so when I got off of work today, I was tired and I was like, you know what, I need a nap. I've been yawning all day. But guess what, y'all? When I get on here with y'all, I'm not even yawning. I'm not even that tired right now. I do need to get something to eat. Tomorrow's the first day of winter. Awesome. I need to eat. I know, Janita. I know. I do need to look for a design for my student. She's turning 18 on Thursday. Let me see if it's hitting good. We might look for something. Y'all can help me look for something for her. Now, I'm only doing 2 pieces. I could do a large piece. I have more of this fabric. But I'm actually just going to do 2 at a time while we're on together. I could do another row. I could. Let's do another row. Why not? That's less that I'll have to do. Let's do this. Hang on. Okay. She doesn't care. She was just like, do whatever. She just wants a shirt. She just wants me to make her a birthday shirt so that she could wear it on Thursday. Because that's when her birthday is. She doesn't really care. She didn't get one of the sweatshirts that I made when I made the sweatshirts, and I've been so upset with her. She was actually suspended from school when I made the sweatshirts, and so when she came back, her first day back was the day that we actually wore the sweatshirts, and so she was not happy. And I told her, this is what happens when you do things that get you suspended from school. You don't know what's going on because you're suspended. So we need to make better choices and better decisions. And that's that. But she asked me yesterday if I would make her a shirt for her 18th birthday. And I told her I would. And that it didn't mean that I wasn't still upset that she was suspended from school. And the reason why she got suspended, really, I was not happy about that either. But she's going to do better. I know she is. Okay, let me take this together. Pennsylvania. It's on my way. And definitely no snow here, y'all. Y'all know I have no snow. All right, so I'm just piecing this together so that when we get ready to press this, and I will probably increase the pressure. So I printed these out on my Sawgrass. These are all printed out on the Sawgrass printer. All right. So I have a little bit of white there that I did not cut off. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I'm just piecing prints together and we're going to press it. Now this isn't like a seamless pattern. In fact, originally this started out as a 13 by 19. Like I designed it for 13 by 19 to use with my 15,000, but the 15,000 was, what was wrong with the 15,000, y'all? It needed more ink. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to print it out on the Sawgrass. And so that's what I ended up doing. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I love those kids. They get on my nerves now, y'all. They do. They really, really do. But they do make my days better. All right, so I'm just taping it a little bit more. Probably don't really have to. This I'm not really pressed because this fabric is going to get cut up anyway to be placed onto their shoes. So I'm not, you know, I do want it to look nice though. So let me check and see if the heat press is, hey Nicole. Let me see if the heat press is at 380. It should be. It is. It's actually at 385. I thought I did it at 380, y'all, but clearly I did it at 385. So let me place. I am going to transfer us over to the press. Oh. Block user. I don't know. People just have a lot of time. All right. So we're back at the press. I am going to place some butcher paper on the bottom of the plate of the press because, of course, I don't want any of that ink going onto the bottom. And I think this is going to be enough. All right, so let me place the fabric, and I do have more fabric that I could use. But for now, we're just going to use this fabric, just like this. And I don't want it to fall. Let me pull it up some. And let me lift the bottom up so that it doesn't slide off of the press. All right, y'all. So this is another reason why I wanted to use this press today, because with the 15 by 15, it's a little more difficult to do projects like this with the 15 by 15. At least I think so. So I didn't really want to do that. So now we're gonna go ahead. We can go ahead and let roll it. I'm really not pressed about rolling it. You always want to kind of give it a nice little pre-press, right? Then we are going to go ahead. I'm going to place this here. And it is a little bit longer than the press, just a little. And I'm going to move this up just a tad. Let me get my heat tape so I can tape it down. And here, I'm just going to tape it here, tape this here. And then I do have this over here on this side. So I'm going to kind of tape that down right here. Let me tape over there too. The only problem that I have right now is that I don't have, it's not taped down at the top. And so that could present a small problem when I get ready to kind of slide it over so I can get that little edge. So let me tape it down at the top. And This paper's just curling up. All right, so taping it down. I'm gonna put a little more tape on it because I really want this to do well, y'all. I really do. All right, let me put a little bit of tape here. And then I'm gonna get another piece of heat tape and we're gonna place it on top. And then I'm gonna place this on top because of course I'm using A-Sub sublimation paper. And we know with A-Sub sublimation paper, it doesn't feel that hot right here, but we'll see. With A-Sub sublimation paper, it will bleed. All right, so I'm just gonna, I thought I had to took it up to 45 seconds. It's all good. Then I increased the pressure a little bit because where we overlapped the design, that kind of causes, you know, a little bit of extra material there. And so I want to make sure that it's pressed nice and flat. And oh, I'm gonna have to press it again because it still only did it for 25 seconds. I thought I changed the time. I gotta check it and see. I gotta check it and see, y'all. Because I don't know. Okay, cool. All right. All right, I'm gonna press it again. Hopefully that did not shift when I lifted it up. Hopefully it stayed taped down. If it didn't, they're just gonna have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of cloudiness. But hopefully it didn't move. If not, I got, where's my other one? If not, I have more. I can't find it now. Oh, here it is. So I have more of this white polyester fabric, which is actually more so like a tablecloth, really. All right, so we're all done. Well, we're not really done because that other end. So right here, I just want to slide this over. I'm kind of scared to slide it, y'all, really. But we're going to slide it over because we still have this little piece right here. So I don't want all of it to go back underneath the press. So that's what I didn't want to do, y'all. I didn't want to slide it over. I'm gonna have to turn my heat press straight because that's giving me a little bit of a situation. But we're just gonna move this here. And I'm sliding most of it off because it's just this little corner right here that I want. And this made what I'm doing here. It doesn't look like it moved, but it's possible that it did. I'm gonna put a little piece of butcher paper on top, and hopefully this area will do good. But I'm getting as much off as possible so that the other part doesn't mess up. And then we shall see. Underneath, it is looking pretty decent. So let me adjust this time. All right, you know what? So there's parts of that original press that was a little bit exposed, and so I do want to cover that because when that press comes down, even though I have my Teflon sheet there, I don't want that ink to get on my Teflon sheet. So we're gonna press that for 40 seconds. And this is no good at all. I can use that for stuffing for my for any orders and packages I may have. All right, got 20 more seconds. Uh-oh. But yeah, I need to go into Creative Fabrica, see what design I'm gonna get for her, and then I'm gonna do DTF. She's gonna get a DTF shirt. Originally, I was gonna do bling, but I didn't have time to do like a custom bling design. All right, so that one's all done. So now we're gonna see what it looks like. I am going to have to turn it. I didn't turn it around because of the DTF printer, but I'm gonna have to, y'all. All right, so let's look at it. Let's see what we have here. And this is looking pretty good, y'all. Oh, look at that part where that was still under there. Kind of ghosted a bit. So I'm gonna have to, next time I'm just not gonna worry about that side, because I think when I shifted it and I turned it and it was whatever, but I'll show you guys. I'm gonna bring it underneath the table. Let me add this to stream. I'm gonna remove this for now because the rest of the presses, I'm just gonna, y'all keep pressing. For those of you who do this, y'all know that it gets hot really, really quick. And so, I do not have time for that. So this is more so like the fabric that we did. So as y'all see, where we pieced it together, I can tell where we pieced it together. It wasn't really like a seamless print. But here we have our design. And so remember that area right there at the edge? This messed up super bad. I don't know why, if it was because of how I had it hanging off of the press that way. Because as you see, this area, this part right here didn't mess up. Let me show y'all closer. But that's the only part that was really affected by that. And honestly, it's perfectly okay. So this is that part of the pattern that we made that they will put on their shoes. And all of it looks good up to that part. So remember, this was the part that I just had to press. So I sacrificed this much of the design just for that little strip. That strip came out perfectly fine. This one right here, I don't know if that paper shifted like in this area, but but the rest of the fabric looks really, really good. I don't know if y'all can see that really good, but I hope you can. So you see the difference right there? You see that part of the fabric, and then you see right there where I did that second press. Yikes. Hey, Lavika. But this part came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to press some more. Like I have some more of the fabric to make of our own fabric, but for the most part it looks good. This is where we pieced it together, but you can't, it looks great. That part where we pieced together, you can't see any lines or anything. It's just a little extra space or extra black area right there. But if you know, if y'all weren't on here with me, and if I didn't point it out, you probably really couldn't tell. I just know where it was, but pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead. I have a few more sections or a few more pieces to press, and I'll be done with that. So Lavika, I did some of my family shirts. Hold on, let me switch back over. So I did some of my family shirts for Christmas. I also we sublimated some fabric. Also, so the cheerleaders are they're having a holiday powwow tomorrow. And so they're blinging tumblers, and they're also going to be making some Crocs, like blinging them some Crocs. And so they wanted me to make them some of our school, some fabric with our school logo on it. And so that's what I did tonight, just making that fabric. So like a big piece of cardboard with something that I can put under my large sublimation. Yeah, so I usually use like the board from Home Depot. It's very, very sturdy. It can take the heat. You want something that can take the heat. Be careful when using cardboard underneath your sublimation items, because the problem with the cardboard is that it buckles under that heat. And so if you get a crease in the cardboard while you're pressing it and that cardboard starts to kind of like sink, and it can also get a little bit of moisture in it too. But if it starts to sink, you will have a line in your, like a missing space where that cardboard kind of sinks in and your fabric doesn't really get the pressure that it needs. So just be careful with that with cardboard. I won't use cardboard, but it's Yucca board from like Home Depot or Lowe's, and it takes heat really, really well. You can press it and it's very sturdy. But it's called a Yucca board. Thank you, Labika. Hey, Up Designs. So that's what we have. We have our, I need to make more of this because I need to get this out of the way. And so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do all of this fabric. And then I do have a little piece of it already that I've done. So we have, and this was a little bit larger, but I don't like how this one came out. So we have this one, and then we have this. This was my favorite, actually. They didn't like this this print, but I liked it. They didn't like it. My friend didn't like it, and so I told her that I would just do the logos all over it. So yeah, let's just piecing together. Yes, I do need to get the roll for sublimation. I do. I actually just ordered some from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I did. And you said with the Epsom Eco Tank. That sounds like a great idea. Yes, especially the tacky roll. Like you want to with something like this, it'll, it's going to be stuck together. I probably would not have had like this situation here where it kind of like ghosted. It's like it was double printed. I should have just took it off instead of trying to press it again over here, because what I think happened is that I shifted it a bit in that area, but it's fine. It'll be all good as long as they're able to use that, because this side is perfect. Like that side is perfect. It's just over here in this area. No problem, Kevin. Let me see if I could pull it up, and then I will, if I could find it on Home Depot's website now, and then I'll put it in the chat. But I think I've only gone in and gotten it. I don't think that I've, okay, here it is, hardboard tempered panel. This is it right here. So what you're gonna probably have to, you check the size, see what size you get. Also make sure you check the space that you have around your press, so that you can make sure that this is going to be good and what you're going to need it for. You may need to get it cut down. What I do, I actually have different sizes of the Yucca board based on whatever it is that I'm going to be pressing, and then I pull out the size that I may need depending on what it is. So yeah. Yes. Marilyn, you should definitely try for something like this. The tacky paper would work great for something like this. It would work perfect for this. So y'all see, I see what happened. So y'all see how I turned it and then I have that edge. You guys see like that little triangle from over here for where I did it? I'm going to turn the heat press back around. I need to finish pressing these, and I need to press out some more shirts. But it has been fun. I'm going to look for a design for my student on Creative Fabrica and see what birthday designs I could get for her. You got EUCKBOARD, but it's like a tempered panel, hardboard tempered panel. I put the link in. That's what it's called. But if you go there and you ask them for a yucca board like eucalyptus, they'll know what you're talking about. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. It's been fun. But I gotta get the rest of this done. I'm not gonna press all the shirts tonight. I'm gonna press the transfers that I have printed out already. I'm gonna print out some more transfers so that way tomorrow I'll probably be getting home a little bit late tomorrow. But I might hop on for a little bit and hang out with y'all. I don't know if Marilyn wants to bling, but I'm gonna try to get as much of these shirts done as possible because I don't want to have to worry about it on Thursday. Maybe Thursday, Mary Bear, we could bling something because originally I thought with the second order that I had to get, my family added more shirts. Originally, they said that it wasn't coming until Thursday. Well, they showed up today. So, yay. That makes me happy to finish myself. You have a lot to finish. Awesome. Get it done, Lavika. Thank you for stopping in with us. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas too, Barb. You guys will see me again. I'll be back maybe Thursday with Mary Bear if she wants. Let's see. No problem, Mary Bear. So Thursday we're gonna do a bling along, and then Friday I'll probably be on for crafts and combos. I'm not sure. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what you guys are up to, but probably Thursday. Thursday blink, Friday maybe just chilling out or so. I don't know, but it's been fun. Thanks for working with me. I appreciate it, y'all, because I needed this company, and I'm telling y'all, like, I was so tired, and I was supposed to take a nap when I came home. I didn't have time to take a nap, and if it was not for you guys, I probably would not have gotten as much done as I've gotten done. So I thank you, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your week, especially those teachers out there who are on break already. Enjoy your days because they go by super quick. But see y'all Thursday, maybe tomorrow, depending on if I want. I might come on tomorrow and press with y'all, depending on what time I get home. But I love y'all, and until next time.